Hey guys, welcome back to Legit Learner. Today we're going to be seeing how to edit using KineMaster. KineMaster is available on both Android and iOS in App Store and Play Store, and it's only around 500 to 600 megabytes, so it's a very small size map. Today we're going to see how to edit using it at a professional level. Just download the app, and then click on that big phone box red icon. Then select the aspect ratio of your project. There's 16:9, 9:16, 1:1. For this video that I'm going to be creating, I'm going to be using 16:9. Then you'll be redirected to the media browser where all the clips, that is videos, pictures, GIFs, will be categorized into specific albums. So these are all the clips on your device. So choose the specific albums you want to import clips from and import all the clips required for your project. So I'm just going to go to screen recorder album here. So I'm just going to import the clips. This video clip is over the maximum supported resolution for editing on this device, which is 1920x1080. So say the video clip that you've chosen is resolution higher than the maximum supported resolution, just copy it to the maximum supported resolution on your device. So now I'm just going to import all the clips required. So all the clips available on your device will be shown here, so just import everything that is required. Here I'm just going to be importing a bunch of celebrity Vijaya clips. Once you have imported all the clips, click on that checkmark icon, and this is the official editing room. The editing room is separated into 4 specific regions, so let's look at all of them. First is the window. See, the window is the preview of all the clips that you've put in. Now, in no particular order, all the clips that you imported will be shown and previewed in the window. Next is the interface. There's 5 main options in the interface. They are media, where you can import clips, audio, where you can add audio assets such as music and SFX assets, voice, where you can add a voiceover, layer, where you can add a bunch of effects, overlays, and text, and the camera, where you can record or capture a photo and import it. There's also the asset store, where you can purchase additional assets, and you can click play, and then there's the export button. You can make the timeline bigger by clicking on the left timeline icon. You can go back using the back button. You can undo, redo. You click on the capture button. You can choose set up your settings. Prior to editing, make sure to set up your settings to your preference. These are my current KineMaster editing settings. Check them out and pause if you want to use the same settings. However, I suggest setting your settings to your preference. So I already got all my clips imported in the order I want it. So now we'll just get straight to editing. Say you want to remove the watermark and get no ads, you want 1,000+ premium assets and premium feature support. You can purchase KineMaster Premium. The free version is really good. It does have a watermark, there's ads, and you don't have as much premium assets and features. In India, it's 1,300 rupees per year and 250 rupees per month. And it is available in lots of countries. So you guys see that red icon with the timestamp? That is known as the playhead. Make sure to remember that. So you can play through the clip and preview it. I'm just going to scroll over it so we can start editing. Click on a specific clip, and there are multiple features for editing each specific clip. From trimming, capturing, sound, clip graphics, speed, reverse, rotating, mirroring, color filter, adjustment, EQ, volume envelope, reverb, voice changer, vignette, and extract audio. So for each clip you have so many features. There's also the layer features you have. So even though it's a free version, it's really at a professional level of editing. So say you want to import some additional clips, you can. So here I'm just going to import two background clips. You can do this by clicking on media and clicking on a specific album and adding additional clips. This is useful when you haven't imported clips at the beginning. You can also add a voiceover by clicking on voice and clicking on start, and choosing the specific time you want to add the voiceover. Then you can click on audio and add music assets, SFX assets. There are some default non-copyrighted music provided by KineMaster, but I don't really like them, so I just suggest downloading non-copyrighted audio. So here I'm just going to add an SFX asset called keyboard typing and a song. So now we'll see what is trimming, splitting, and cutting, the most basic part of editing. So how do we trim? Well, first click on a specific clip, no matter audio or video, and then the two yellow bars at the left, which indicates the beginning of that specific clip, and to the right, which indicates the end of a specific clip. You can trim it by sliding at it from the left and right sides respectively. So this is what I'm just going to do here. I just trimmed it a little to the left. So that is what trimming is. Now let's get into splitting and cutting. Click on a specific clip and play through the clip. So remember the playhead? Well, the playhead is really useful while splitting and cutting. So click on the scissors icon. There are four main trimming and cutting and splitting options. Trim to left of playhead, trim to right of playhead, split at playhead, and split and insert freeze frame. So, if you trim to the left of playhead, everything to the left of that red time step playhead will be removed. If you trim to the right of a playhead, everything to the right of the playhead will be removed. So I'm just going to trim to the right of the playhead. You can also click split at playhead. See, split at playhead splits one single clip into two separate clips. So you can also split and insert a freeze frame, which is like a black background, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to split at playhead. So at this specific part, I'm going to split it. You can again trim it using the two yellow bars. If you feel like the timeline isn't big enough, you can zoom in or out using your fingers and pinch to make the timeline bigger. So this specific portion, I'm gonna split it again. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna once again zoom in. Personally, I suggest this amount of space to be perfect for editing, as it shows you all the clips and gives you the perfect timing for you to edit. So it's perfectly big enough for editing. So I'm just going to be trimming and splitting for all these clips. So at this part, I'm going to trim to the right of the playhead. So for your video, you can use this trimming and splitting and cutting. So trim, split, and cut all your videos prior to officially editing. So import, then trim, split, and cut. So at this point, I'm going to trim and split this clip. So exactly at that point, I'm going to trim and split. So this clip, I'm not going to trim or split or cut. So I'm just going to leave that like that be. Again, remember the playhead, as it's really important for trimming and splitting and cutting. So I'm just going to trim to the right of the playhead here. Same here. I'm just going to trim to the right. And also here, I'm just going to trim to the left of the playhead. So it's really precise, this feature in KineMaster especially. It's really precise so that exact point of the playhead, it's separated into microseconds. So it's really precise, so it's really useful. I'm just going to split these two clips together, as I don't want that specific clip, so I'm just going to delete it. So now let's go over the other features. So let's go over clip graphics. There's travel and activity, sentimental, powerful, and title effects. So there's tons of graphics, and on the premium version there's more. So here I'm just going to use the flip title graphic effect just to add a title it flips together. So that's what I'm going to do here. So there's tons of graphics you can use. If you purchase the premium version, there's a lot more, but for the free version itself, there's a lot. They're pretty powerful itself, so here I'm just going to type in my titles into the two separate clips using the flip title graphic. So there are tons of other clip graphics that you can use. For this specific video that I'm creating, that's all I really require. Again, I'm just going to zoom in and out. You can adjust the speed, but here I'm going to adjust the volume. So the volume, there's tons of features which we'll get to. Here I'm just going to remove the volume for all my clips besides a few. There's obviously you can speed up, reverse, rotate, color filter, adjustment, EQ, volume envelope, and others are so EQ, volume envelope, reverb, as well as the voice changer. They're all features used for volumes. You can adjust by the color by using the adjustment feature, by adjusting the brightness, saturation, and contrast, or you can add an Instagram-like filter using the filters feature. So volume envelope is just to adjust the volume, EQ is to adjust the background noise, reverb is also to adjust the background noise, voice changer is to adjust the voice. So there's tons of features for that. You can also extract the audio of a specific clip and trim and split and cut that as well, as that is an audio asset. So here I'm just going to trim and split once more, and I'm also going to adjust the volume. I'm going to remove the volume for all of my clips besides only two, which I'll get to. So from this specific clip, I'm going to adjust the volume, but I'm not going to remove the volume. You see, I'm going to split a specific clip as a specific clip I actually want to have volume. So I'm just going to extract the audio by clicking extract audio. And I'm going to split a specific clip out of the clip here. So it says Bigil, he's the pride of the nation. So I'm just going to split it. Splitting and removing here. That's all I'm really doing. Splitting and removing. So the part I don't want, I split. And I extracted the remaining audio that I do want. So there's all features for audio and video clips. So here, I'm going to split the bass music that I've added in contrast with the audio that I've extracted. So the music, which is right below the audio that I've extracted, I'm going to remove and I'm going to adjust the volume to 25%. The audio that I've extracted from the clip that I want additionally, I'm also going to adjust the volume. So I don't want anything to the right of this specific part. So I'm just going to play through here, see if my editing is correct. So in between editing, make sure to play through and see if your editing is correct, because sometimes you might mess up. So playing in between will help you not get frustrated. So I'm just, I think it's clear that I've missed some editing parts, some parts where I was supposed to cut it. So I cut out some of these parts. Once again, I'm just going to extract the audio for this specific clip. These two clips I'm going to extract the audio, as this is actually a mashup video for an Indian actor called Vijaya. So at this specific part, I split the music into two, and I'm going to adjust the volume so that the audio that I've extracted is louder than the music. So splitting, extracting, and trimming is a very useful technique to make sure your audio is in correct proportion to your video. So it's a really important technique, so just watch what I'm doing here. So I split the whole music clip into three, and I separated two clips and extracted audio from the two clips that I want, and adjusted the volume so that the two clips extracted audio is higher than that of the music clip in contrast to that specific audio extract. So for everything else, I've removed the volume so the music will be extremely high, but for that specific part, the music will be low. So I'm almost completed editing, so I'm just going to go through everything. Now you can add a layer you can add import media, effect, overlays, text, and handwriting. For this specific video, I don't need to add any layers. So layers is basically everything additional to the actual base video and audio assets. So just play through your video after completing. So I've completed editing here, so I'm just going to play through the whole video once. See if anything has been missed, if anything needs to be trimmed, split, or cut, if I need to adjust audio, add graphics. So once you've completed all your editing, make sure to play through the video once and make any other final adjustments. So as you've seen, KineMaster is a very, very easy app to use. Many people think it's really complex. Now it's extremely easy, as you see here.
He's the pride of the nation.
Hey, Mersal,
Did you guys see that? The audio? See, the audio is a bit louder? Yeah. So just like that, we have completed. Once you've completed editing and you made your final adjustments, play through it a few times if you wish, and then click on the export button. You can adjust the resolution and the frame rate. So it goes all the way from 480p to 1080p resolution, and from 10 to 30 frames per second. Now there's also this bitrate. Bitrate is basically the performance of your video. So if you choose the highest resolution, highest frame rate, you can go for high performance. If not, I'm just going to use a medium bitrate alongside with full HD 1080p and 30 frames per second. So that's all there is to it with using KineMaster. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share this to your friends. With that being said, thank you for watching.